happening. Another new year, 2021, 2020 in the past. You know what I mean? So this year we're going extra hard. You know what I mean? But what I wanted to talk about today, I got some interesting topics. Y'all boys gonna hit that like button when y'all come here, man. Shout out to everybody that been following me from day one. You know what's happening with me, man. I'm gonna bring y'all the streets every time. It look like these versus battles is gonna get more interesting, which is a good thing, cause nigga been wondering like, damn, what the industry got gonna bring uh for this year and years to come since we lost a lot. And the versus battles really been keeping, especially the hip hop heads, has been keeping us alive, keeping us in tune, keep wanting to, put this rapper up against this rapper. Well, Bun B, the UGK legend, you know what I mean, that's still holding it down in the South. He calls out 8 Ball and MJG. Now, in 8 Ball and MJG, hands down, them my boys. Like I put them niggas up against some of everybody. And ever since I was a kid, I done had all kind of debates with my older homies, that lace me with game on music and shit. I told them that I would put Ball and G up against anybody. Yeah, Ball and G, we talking about a whole nother level. Especially if you want to match up albums, like them niggas got some firepower because you got UGK, they got uh what Too Hard to Swallow, Super Tight, Dirty Money, you know what I mean, Riding Dirty, uh they got some firepower, well as Ball and G, you know what I mean, with the Coming Out Hard, the Outside Looking In, what other album they got? On Top of the World, In Our Lifetime. What's up, everybody? Smash that like button. In Our Lifetime, you got Living Legends, and I think them boys got some solo projects too. So I wish Swiss Beats would, put that versus battle up, or either they could battle Outcast too, cause Bun say he wanna battle Outcast for the versus battle. So that'll be that shit. They'll do some numbers too. I hope them boys get that thing started by this month. And I was watching the Crunchy Black interview. He also said that I think they want to battle Bone. So these legends, they, you know what I mean, they getting their music together and they ready to call each other out for the fade for the versus battle. So hopefully, you know what I mean, we get a couple more battles because the battle with Too Short and E40, that shit was epic. It was classic. You know what I mean? They can nail it in the books. But anyway, let me go on and hop into this House Walker situation, right? And I saw it all yesterday. Now this boy sauce of food. This nigga is the first rapper that I done seen take somebody paperwork, make copies of the shit, goddamn tag it on the telegram pole, all over the hoods, all of the streets, the car wash. Like that man went crazy with passing out the transcript. Now I don't know if that the transcript is real. You know what I mean? Maybe one of y'all could tell me about it in the comment section. But he passed out the transcript all over the hood. I like 8 Ball and MJG. Bun B lost his mind. Outkast will kill him. I can't really say that, family. You can't really say that because UGK they got some hits. You know what I mean? They got some not just I'm not just saying like they just got music far as like with the albums. You got to think about all the underground tapes too, bro. That most other states ain't heard. You know what I mean? They got some shit. Like you got to think about during the mid '90s. I'm gonna say what 97, 98, 90, 97, 98, 99. Boy, them boys dropped all kind of shit. You forgot they been all on movie soundtracks and everything. But anyway, thank you for that comment too, cuz, for sharing. But back what I was saying about Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka had so many transcripts in his hand at the paperwork party. This nigga had strippers around and throwing transcripts in the air like it was bread. I ain't that shit ain't boy. That man crazy as hell, man. I ain't never seen nobody do a nigga like that. But I also knew just from looking at, the dude Blicker or whatever and how his name registered in the street. I said, boy, this shit here ain't gonna turn out. This shit here ain't gonna turn out right. Cause Holmes looked like he ready to crash out too. He looked like he bought that shit too. And I know damn well, I know he ain't just walk around through them H-Town streets with all that jewelry on and he ain't got no respect. So I know he got some steppers with him. But I mess around. I thought it was a joke because you know how Instagram and YouTube do. They'll sit there and put out some fake news in a heartbeat. So I went on and did my own research on it. And when I looked and I seen them boys at the paperwork party, whoever was outside that door, whoever was outside that door, boy, they was letting that bitch ride. Now I don't know if nobody got hit in the party or no shit like that, but I just knew like, okay, Holmes a reputable street nigga out here in the street. It's some niggas in the street posting paperwork on him and got it tagged all on Telegram posts and shit like that. Somebody finna give somebody to drop what somebody was, and I be damn if goddamn you ain't hear them gunshots go off on live. Now you know this public information. You know what I mean? If you think I'm lying or whatever, you can pull it up on Instagram. You can pull it up on YouTube. It's all over. It's all over this bitch. But I just knew playing with niggas with money, like both of them got money though. Like Sauce bossed the fuck up. You see, this nigga got a $250,000 implant in his face, bro. $250,000 implant in his face. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody did no shit like that. I'm not saying like that's something they need to do, but if you got $250,000 just to play with, just to put an implant in your face, I know you got money to go to war with and all of this shit because it seemed like between last year, the ending of last year, and the beginning of this year, with the TSL chain being floating around by billionaire black them, and now the duck sauce charm floating around in the street, like I know this man that probably ain't finna let that shit ride because he playing with too much bread and you know that energy that he was putting out, you know what I mean? That shit don't return. I don't know what it is, but if you don't once you become a big boss in your city and you counting too much paper dog and everybody just aiming at you, you can't save everybody in the hood. My OG's been told me that you can help a couple niggas, but you can't save everybody. And it just seemed like the longer you sit in your hood, and you become a successful person, you can just see it. The hate is gonna come. You know what I mean? You see, Booster had to leave his hood because of the hate. You know what I mean? Uh, it's so many people that Jay-Z look at all these niggas, man, and niggas be thinking the nigga you soft because you move out the city where you was born because you want a peaceful lifestyle and all that. Man, it ain't nothing wrong with that shit because every nigga that done tried to stay in the hood and keep it real and try to save everybody, look how many niggas passed. Nip passed, you know what I mean? Uh uh Rest in peace, Nip Hustle, goddamn Bankroll, Mo 3, Niggas like Marley G, man, the list ridiculous. FBG Dub, you know what I mean? But trying to stay in your hood and trying to look out for niggas in your hood, you gotta look out for yourself, dog. Cause at the end, you ain't paying that shit no attention. You sitting there with all them diamonds and shit on your neck, you shining, but you got a nigga right beside you. He got down. This nigga here ain't even goddamn got money for a pack of cigarettes in his pocket. You gotta pay attention to shit like that. If you shine a nigga, at least goddamn make sure that man got a carton of cigarettes to smoke by himself. Don't be sitting there trying to you goddamn stunting so hard that you ain't paying attention to your team. And now just look at the situation. Sauce Braids gone. You know what I mean? And everybody pointing the finger at Sauce Braids is saying that he is the reason why some jewelry came up missing or some shit like that. And evidently something happened because he said his name ain't Sauce no more. Just call him Brazy. You know what I mean? And everybody else in TSF co-signing and saying that he ain't a part of TSF no more. So something happened. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what y'all think about, this discussion that I had or whatever happened under to everybody spray paint. I'm gone.